struggling to let go after a relationship with a fearful avoidant. One of the members of the Reconnection Co community has reached out and shared a bit of their experience with me and has asked for some general insights and clarity on a few elements of their experience, and they're happy for me to share their experience with the wider community with my insights for a little bit of education and hopefully a little bit of group validation, because I know that they are not the only person who has gone through an experience like this. So the key points I want to hone in on in this video is the struggles of letting go 6 months after the breakup, holding on to the hope that their ex is going to return, and some insights whether or not a relationship is doomed to fail if someone is a fearful avoidant and they are completely unaware that they are. Now, before we get any further into this, I have been given permission to share this story from the author, and the purpose of sharing the story is for education purposes only. None of the information that I share on the Reconnection Co platforms is designed to be taken as individualised advice, mental health advice, healthcare advice. So again, whilst it is very evidence-informed, none of it is to be taken as individualised advice. Let's get into the background. I was in a 1 year long distance relationship with my ex-girlfriend. I'm pretty sure she is a fearful avoidant after doing some research. I met her while she was pregnant, not by me, but by her narcissistic ex. I supported her throughout the pregnancy and shared the first few months with her and her baby. After some time, she closed the long distance and lived with me for 3 months. This is when things began to fall apart. Prior to moving in, the long distance relationship had been wonderful. She would often come to visit me and would stay for at least 1 month. But once she moved in, the conflicts began. She was often irritable, didn't communicate her emotions, insulted me during arguments, and could barely say sorry. After the 3 months, she then found her own apartment and left. Initially, I convinced her for a new start with a new distance of having her own place. She agreed and we slept together for the last time. 2 days after this, she broke up with me again. A month later, I saw a photo of her kissing an acquaintance of hers. I'm pretty sure he's a rebound. I guess he's an anxious preoccupied and he's not really in her league. He posted the photo. She never shows boyfriends on her Instagram. She doesn't know that she's a fearful avoidant. She's in her mid-30s and has had almost 10 relationships. The longest of these was a few years. I don't think she cheated or monkey branched. She just couldn't be alone and took the first best who came along because of our intense time. And so where we're landing at is I'm really struggling to let go. It's more than 6 months now. I'm still hoping she returns. Is a relationship possible if she doesn't know she's a fearful avoidant, or is it doomed to fail? What's my general opinion on this situation? First of all, I just wanted to say I am sorry that you have gone through that, especially taking care of someone in a time of need when they're in such a vulnerable position, being pregnant and then being around the first few months of the baby's life. When kids are involved and they are all of a sudden out of the picture, it is incredibly gut-wrenching, and it just adds another layer of pain and complexity to these situations.